Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this next part of the beautiful chord series. Thank you for coming back to check out this lesson. For today I just wanted to show you guys the progression that you heard at the beginning of this video. So we're going to be going over the chords, the picking pattern, and just kind of the shapes that we're using this. I really like. I came up with this progression a while back and I always thought that it sounded really nice. And yeah, like I said, there's some really great sounding voicings within this progression. So let's get started. We'll go over the first half of the chord progression and move on from there. Okay guys, so starting out, we start with a like a G major triad. Okay, and what's happening here is the G string is kind of ringing out through this entire progression. So we're starting with this chord, pointer at 10 of the A, ring 12 of the D, then an open G string, then pinky at 12 of the B. And we get this sound right here. Okay, so a very nice chord. And something that you can do with this as well is, for the picking pattern, I'll just walk you, I mean you can do any picking pattern that you want for this, but I'll walk you through the one that I was using. I'm just going straight, basically straight down. So I'm going A, D, G, B, and then G, D, A. And I'm just doing that for these first chords here. So that's my picking pattern. Okay, next chord is a C minor in second inversion. All we're going to do is move the ring and pinky up a fret. Pointer stays where it is. So that's the second chord. So and we pick each of those twice with the picking pattern. Okay, now we're going up to a B flat 6. So we just take the G chord that we had started with. We're just going to move it up so the pointer finger is now on the 13th fret. Everything else is going to stay the same with our fingering. And that's the chord we end up with. Okay, then we're going back down to that C minor, second inversion. Okay, then back to the G. And we pick each of those twice through. Okay, so here's our chords. G, then the C minor, second inversion, then the B flat 6, back to C minor, then we get G. Okay, the second half of this progression, I love these chords. So we're going to keep this G major and just add the middle finger 12th fret low E. And that's going to give us an E minor 7 chord. Okay, now our picking pattern is going to change slightly. We're just going to start from the lowest string and go all the way up to the B. But then we're just going to pick the G after the B string. And then back to the low E. Okay, now we do a little finger swap here. The middle goes where the pointer is, and then the pointer goes to the 8th fret of the low E. And this is going to give us like a C major 9, no third. And we're going to pick that twice. Excuse me, sorry, not twice. We're going to pick that with the same picking pattern. So okay, so that's the picking pattern. Just as a really quick side note, if we take that exact shape and move it down to G, we get a killer chord as well, and maybe even down to F. This is a huge stretch, but let's even go up to E flat. All of those have the G ringing out. That is a really nice chord. Okay, Okay, and then after that C, we just move back to G once again. Okay, so that's basically the whole progression. So I'm going to walk you through that nice and slow. So the G, C minor, B flat 6, C minor, here's the E minor. And notice right there I changed my picking pattern too. Okay, then to the C major. Then when I go back to the G major, I have to change my picking pattern over once again. Okay, so that's the whole progression there. Obviously you can do whatever you want with that. You can strum those chords, you can pick them differently. Whatever you choose to do with them is awesome. But I just wanted to show you guys that progression there. I just think it's such a cool sound, and hopefully it'll lead to some new inspiring ideas for you. And like I said too, you know that this chord right here, the major 9 no third, just sounds great wherever you put it on the fretboard. So that's just a killer chord as well. So just kind of experiment with some of those voicings, even moving them around the fretboard and putting them in, you know, some different areas and stuff. But yeah, that's the progression there. I hope you guys enjoyed this lesson. Feel free to leave any comments or any questions. And yeah, I'll see you guys back here next week for the next lesson. Thanks so much, everyone.